All right, we're on the floor with Paul Zielinski from New Balance, and I'm thirsty here. What do we got? What do we got?
This is always the most fun for us to actually sit down, talk about all the things that have been in works for the last 18 months, 24 months. Some shoes have been even longer than that, which is wild to think about. So finally able to talk about some of these is really exciting for us. I think for me, especially right now, I'm really excited to talk about a brand new innovation, a brand new version 1 in Fresh Foam X for us. Fresh Foam X as a platform is a place that houses so many of our daily training shoes, really nice, comfortable experiences with amazing uppers and fit. But for the very first time, we're going to be able to talk about a brand new innovation in Fresh Foam X with the Fresh Foam X Balos V1. So it's a totally new experience for our brand and the Fresh Foam X platform. It's going to house a PIBA and EVA blended midsole for the very first time. I've described it as a unadulterated running experience for someone who wants a Supershoe trainer. Really amazing bounce, super responsive, high energy return, and a super comfortable everyday training shoe.
Awesome. I'm curious from your perspective. There's a lot of updates that are made to franchises that have been within companies for a while, but when you have a new version 1 of a shoe that hasn't ever been made before, how's that different when that hits the market?
Yeah, it's really fun for us because what it allows us to do is identify white spaces where we think runners aren't having the experience that we think we can provide. Maybe something that they've never seen before or something that they've never felt before. Fresh Foam X has been almost 10 years in the making now, where we launched some of our original Fresh Foam product back in 2014. So there's some history, there's some heritage there right now, but also it houses a lot of shoes that are version 5, version 13, version 14, so we have some consistency. What this allows us to do is bring new ideas to the platform that helps us take a look at 1080 potentially down the road, take a look at other shoes like the More, but really bring a totally unique experience and say, what do people think? What do runners think? Give us the feedback, let us know what they're thinking. Maybe they love it, and we would hope they do.
So what was the void that needed to be filled with this new line?
Yeah, we really believe it's in this brand new midsole material that we're bringing to Fresh Foam X for the first time. Having a PIBA and EVA blend together allows for a shoe that has incredibly high energy return and more energy return than what a traditional, just standard EVA material can provide. So we think that's going to provide a runner who's looking for an everyday running shoe that's super fun, super experiential, and just really enjoy going out and running every single day. It's going to also house some brand new kind of ground contact EVA materials. I recognize I'm getting a little techie, a little nerdy on some of this, but that just means it's going to be a really lightweight running shoe with some great durability and almost some ground conforming feel too, so that when you put this shoe on, you're really excited to run because you know it's going to be really fun.
Awesome. Very cool. I see some more Fresh Foam.
Let's talk more Fresh Foam, and I think this is the shoe with the most Fresh Foam. Talk a little bit about the Fresh Foam X More V5, and I wasn't kidding when I said kind of the most Fresh Foam. And so I think especially for you watching at home, looking at this visual on the sidewall, this almost turns Fresh Foam X and turns it up to 11 in some way. Working with our team back in Boston, we really wanted to provide something that was visually comfortable, so that way when you were looking at this shoe, whether it was on your foot, it was at a store, it was online, you go, whoa, I think that thing is going to feel incredible on foot. But most importantly, it has to feel incredible as well. So this really represents our max comfort environment shoe for someone that's looking for just the utmost amount of comfort and cushion that a shoe in the Fresh Foam X family can provide.
Nice. So is this long miles on this thing? Is this every day? Is it, what are we talking?
Yeah, absolutely. I like to really talk about this shoe as an amazing recovery device, as a shoe that you're going to run every day. And if you just love tons of plush cushioning underfoot, I like to talk about product in some way, like having shoes in your toolbox. What are you doing today? What do you need that shoe to provide for you? And I think the More is a great shoe for someone that wants an everyday training shoe with the most amount of cushion. They want something that's really built for their recovery miles. They want to feel their best before they go for their next run. They want to feel their best after their run. So I really think of it as a way to freshen up your body and wear something that's just uber comfortable.
Freshen the body with the Fresh Foam.
Yeah,
I like it. I see what you did there.
There's a lot of word
I
plays,
see what
right?
you did there. Okay.
This platform allows, we only name platforms based on word plays that we can make 10 years later.
But now it looks like we're moving on from Fresh Foam. We got two others. Like the colors. What do we got here?
Yeah, I think what's really awesome about our brand is that we have two different platforms that allows for us to provide two different unique platform experiences. We spent so much time talking about daily training and soft and comfortable shoes when it comes to Fresh Foam X. Fuel Cell is an amazing platform for us to house new innovations, new race day solutions, and tools to help athletes perform their very best, whether they're running 2 hours for a marathon or if they're running 5 hours or frankly trying to run their very first 5K. So in Fuel Cell, it houses so many of our track spikes that our athletes like Sydney McLaughlin and Jake Whiteman have won world gold medals in across multiple world championships. But it also houses training shoes like the brand new SuperComp Trainer V3. Fuel Cell SuperComp Trainer V3 is bringing the ideas of carbon-plated products into a training environment. So the benefits of a carbon-plated shoe allows for us to stiffen up the midsole, pair it with really high energy return, and then also just have something that you can wear more often, especially for long runs. It pairs really nicely with your everyday or with your race day product so that you have a similar feel that you can wear whether on your long run and then pair it up with your race day whenever that comes down the road.
So were you guys hearing that from athletes? It was like, hey, we love what we're racing in, but some of the times when we're getting after it miles or some harder sessions, it's too significant of a difference, and maybe we don't want to wear the racer. Is that kind of where that gap is filled a little bit?
Absolutely. We think there's a little bit of a difference in the way we can build our product for a race day environment and for a training environment. There can be some similarities. It's almost like a Venn diagram where some things and ingredients cross over into each other. But I think what's really important with a shoe like the Trainer is that we bring a little bit more of the creature comforts into this shoe, where we add a little bit more, where in a race day shoe we might strip those out because you want nothing that you don't need, right, for that single day where you're going to try to run your absolute fastest. In the Trainer V3, it's an opportunity for us to bring more collar foam, for example, something that's just a little bit more comfortable because you might be out there for 2 hours or 3 hours during a long run. The tongue foam package is going to feel a little softer and lay really nice, and it's going to be a little bit thicker, so it's going to just be really comfortable again. But then underneath the foot, you're going to get all those really nice like energy return and like awesome improvements that the shoe is going to help provide.
I'm feeling faster as we go down the line. Should I be? Is that what?
You should be. We're going to save the best for last. Maybe we'll save the fastest for last, right? So very excited about what will be coming with the brand new Fuel Cell SuperComp Elite V4. 2024 is going to be just an amazing opportunity for the industry, for the footwear, and most importantly for the athletes, whether it's Olympic trials coming in February here in the United States or with the games that are obviously happening in Paris come the summer of this year. We think there's just an amazing opportunity to bring our newest innovations, our best materials and ingredients, but it's no secret that the marathon is pretty fun right now in the footwear space. So brand new Fuel Cell SuperComp V4 is going to bring a 100% PIBA midsole to Fuel Cell for the very first time. It's our highest energy return fuel cell material we've ever created. So just helping marathon athletes compete their very best. Again, whether you're running 2 hours, 5 hours, running your very first marathon, every runner can benefit from these amazing new materials.
Highest energy return, you say? So like at what levels are we talking compared to what had been on the market for you guys?
Yeah, we're talking about a really nice improvement from where we had been historically. This is a totally new material for us, so this is the first time you'll see it in a road shoe from us. It is a material that some of our athletes have been competing in on the track over the course of the last couple of years. It's helped propel some of our athletes to gold medals, whether in Eugene in 2022 or, of course, in the World Championships this past summer in Budapest. So this material has been proven with athletes, and we know that they're going to perform their very best.
I know we're talking marathon, the excitement around the marathon, but what kind of range am I looking at with this shoe?
Yeah, I would say up to a marathon for sure, no doubt about it. But we know that there's so many runners that are choosing this shoe for half marathon, myself included, I'm sure yourself as well. We have some space carved out in our line for shoes for 5K and 10K if athletes want to choose something that's a little bit lighter weight, or they don't need all of the 40 millimeters underneath their foot to race that really fast BAA 5K or something like that. So definitely an opportunity for a broad range of distances and workouts, knowing that some people like to choose the shoe to feel their very best on workout day too.
Very cool, very cool. Well, exciting stuff, brand new line, a lot of great updates, some fast, you got me just thinking about PRs right now.
You're ready to run, right?
I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to run right now, but I'm thinking about it.
We're too many tacos like me then, right?
But Paul, we really appreciate you talking us through all these. This is really exciting.
Yeah,
Looking forward to 24 for you guys.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, great.